For 100 years, since 1926, Loxton Golf Club has grown alongside the community itself. Through generations of members, volunteers and families, this club became far more than a place to play golf. It became a place of friendship, tradition, community and belonging. A place where stories were shared, memories were made, and generations kept coming back, year after year. The story began in the early 1920s, on rolling riverside land west of Bookpurnong Road, opposite what is now the Research Centre. The original course was simple, local and fondly remembered, but it also came with challenges. Parts of the layout crossed neighbouring land, and from time to time the club could lose part of a fairway to cropping. After the Second World War, further change came to the district. The War Service Land Settlement Scheme and plans to redirect Berry Road cut through part of the old course. By the late 1940s, Loxton no longer had a suitable course to play on, so the search for a new home began. Club President Frank Hall approached Eddie Johnson, who saw opportunity in cleared land others considered unsuitable for farming. It was undulating, sandy and imperfect for crops, but ideal for golf. That decision shaped the future home of Loxton Golf Club for generations to come. From the earliest years, Loxton Golf Club was more than a course. It became a place where people gathered, competed, celebrated and belonged. Social nights, club events, trophies and competitions became part of the rhythm of local life. Women were also part of the strength of the club. Through competition, fundraising, administration and social life, they helped shape the culture that carried Loxton forward. But the real story of a club is not only found in trophies, honour boards or old photographs. It is found in the people who lived it.
When I joined the club, I was just blown away by the variety of people, and it's always that are members of the club. You've got people from all walks of life, all professions, and there's no hierarchy and whatever. No one's more important than the others, and that's what I love. Everyone's on an equal footing, and it's about the people, it's about the volunteers mainly, and that's just so special about this club.
That love for the club has always shown itself in one simple way. People turned up. The new course was not built by large budgets or outside developers. It was built by volunteers. Members cleared scrub, constructed scrapes, planted trees, built infrastructure. What began as bare open land slowly became the home of modern Loxton Golf Club. And that volunteer spirit did not stop with the early working bees. It carried through generations of members who gave their time because they believed in the club.
As a volunteer, really brought home to me the value of our volunteers. I'd already seen it in the time out in the bush doing stuff, and I just think that this club would not have been what it was without our volunteers.
The volunteers on course, Dad's Army, especially in the last probably 15 to 20 years, and the work they put in to make this course come up and look like it 365 days of the year is outstanding. So it's the volunteers that make this course great.
With the new course established, the club continued to look forward. Through the 1960s, tree planting changed the landscape, irrigation improved playing conditions, and the course continued to evolve. In 1963, respected golf course architect Vern Morecambe helped shape the future direction of the course. At the time, one club voice said it clearly: "If we don't get an architect, we'll always regret it." Loxton Golf Club was no longer just surviving, it was building something lasting. Irrigation transformed the course, playing conditions improved, fairways became stronger, and the club's reputation continued to grow. Then came one of the biggest changes in club history, the move from sand scrapes to grass greens. In 1976, the opening of 18 grass greens marked a proud milestone for the club. The course members had worked so hard to build had become a modern golfing venue. A good golf course is never finished. It has to be cared for, repaired, improved and understood. Across the decades, Loxton's fairways and greens have relied on people who worked quietly behind the scenes. Early mornings, hot days, watering, mowing, sanding, repairing and preparing the course for others to enjoy. Much of that work happens before most players even arrive. Few represent that commitment better than Graham Nugent, whose 44 years of service as greenkeeper and head greenkeeper has stand as one of the club's great contributions.
Graham's been here 44 years out of the 75 years we've been at Loxton North on Edwards Road, and I don't think he gets the recognition he should get, but he's certainly appreciated by those who know how hard it is to present a golf course 52 weeks of the year.
Like many country clubs, Loxton Golf Club had to find its way through difficult periods. At times numbers were down, money was tight, and the people running the club had to be practical, careful and creative. Those moments were challenging, but they also showed the determination behind the club.
Back in the 1990s, when I was treasurer, we were down to a lack of numbers was a basic thing, and we did not have any funds coming in. So we used to have to do a bit of creative accounting, as a guy by the name of Glenn Arnold told me. He thought I was the best creative accountant he'd ever seen at that time. But we just delayed payment of accounts for a number of years in a row, just picking and choosing which account to pay. It was not a fun time. We got through it and ended up building all the property over the road, and we got through it all, but it was very challenging there for that time.
Through tight budgets, drought, storm damage and changing times, the same spirit kept showing through. People adapted, volunteers helped, and Loxton Golf Club kept moving forward. But 100 years is not only about looking back, it is also about asking who will carry the story next. Today, junior golfers and young members are walking fairways shaped by generations before them. And for many who grew up around the club, those early years left lessons that lasted far beyond the game.
Respect is something that is taught in golf, particularly as a 13 or 14, 15-year-old playing with a range of senior members of the club. So you learn to respect your elders. You learn that you need to respect experience of those who have been playing the game and can help share some of that with you. You need to respect those who work hard to make the Loxton Golf Club one of the best courses of probably across the nation, in my opinion. And really importantly, you learn to respect for those who are willing to give their time to help you improve.
For generations, Loxton Golf Club has helped young people learn more than the game. It has taught respect, patience, connection and belonging. And after 100 years, that sense of belonging is still what carries the club forward. 100 years is not built in a moment. It is built in small acts, repeated over generations, in the hands that cleared the land, in the volunteers who turned up, in the greenkeepers who cared for the course, in the players who competed, in the women who helped shape the club's culture, in the social nights, friendships and families that made this place feel like home. It is found in names on honour boards, trophies on shelves, stories told in the clubhouse, and juniors walking the same fairways today. Loxton Golf Club has endured because people cared enough to keep it going. From the original riverside course to the fairways of today, this club has been shaped by volunteers, families, players and friends. In 2026, Loxton Golf Club marks 100 years. A century of golf, a century of community, a century of belonging, and a story still being written. Some names become part of the club forever.